Honestly, with Martin Bester.
En die atelier saam met ons, it's the champ, everybody, Dricus du Plessis. Dricus and still.
And still.
And still. Spoken about Hamza, we've spoken about Adesanya, we've spoken about Robert. Right. This oak, yes, he gets under my skin.
Ooh.
My soul. Cheeky is not the word. Arrogant is not the word. Sean Strickland. And when they say to you, you got to fight him next, what went through your mind, Dricus?
Well, I knew after the first fight that we were going to meet again. After, like I said, I honestly believed that it was going to be Khamzat, more hoped, and that's the fight I was gunning for.
Yeah.
But when they said Strickland, I wasn't all that surprised. It was bound to happen again, and here we go. It's, in a way, I'm glad that we're doing this so we can finally settle everything. Although in my mind it's been settled, but now just to make sure, these Americans sometimes need to learn the hard way.
Yes.
Another reminder.
Yes.
And then we can close off that chapter and move on to the next.
I actually think this is a very good question.
Wat is jou tegniek wat jy die keer teen Sean Strickland gaan doen? Ek meen, jy het al teen hom beklei en hy weet seker maar 'n bietjie meer van jou ins and outs nou. Is daar ietsie wat jy gaan verander, ietsie wat jy anders te gaan doen?
Ja, ek weet, soos hy sê, hy weet nou 'n bietjie meer van die ins en die outs. Hy het my al gefight, maar so weet ek ook 'n bietjie meer van syne. Groot dinge is vir ons, die voordeel het, glo ek, en is ek heel wat seker van is, as jy na sy fights kyk, hy fight nog altyd dieselfde. Altyd. En om so lank presies dieselfde te fight, en soveel experience te raak dit baie moeilik om jou styl te verander.
Sure.
My styl, ek fight op die grond baie keer in die lug. Elke fight lyk bietjie anders en lyk bietjie beter.
Ja.
En met hom sien jy dit nie. So daar's 'n voordeel vir ons en dan natuurlik hopelik bietjie minder met my gesig te keer. Ek gaan dit probeer, maar jy weet, easier said than done, en as dit nou maar weer so gebeur dit so, solank hulle my hand oplig by die einde van die fight.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, with Strickland, it's the jab, and he'll go for you the entire time, and you're the one fighter out of the two that showed us something different the last time round. Do you think that'll make him feel a little uncertain?
Yeah, I think, I felt a lot of things that he does right, and I saw a lot of things that he did wrong in that fight. And if you look at the fight, in the beginning of the fight versus the end of the fight, the first half is the second half, the momentum I started getting as I was figuring out his style.
Yeah.
And now we have the biggest, let me tell you this, when I'm standing in the octagon, the biggest, almost, not fear, but the biggest anxiety you feel is, how hard does this guy punch? How fast is he? Is he going to catch me with one shot and it's over? You've never felt this person physically.
Yes.
So you don't know how hard he hits. And now that almost, the element of surprise is gone.
Okay.
Which makes it a lot easier not to play it safe. In that fight, my first ever title fight in the UFC, fighting for world title, there's a lot of pressure coming with that. So in the beginning, you're kind of playing it safe, feeling the guy out. This time around, there's going to be a feeling out process, but I think it's going to be a lot more action, a lot quicker.
I think that's giving you the edge here. If you watch your last couple of fights, people describe you as unpredictable.
Yeah.
Dana White said something about awkward, I think he called you.
He says, I fight like a white guy dances.
And it gets the job done.
Thank you, Dana White.
Wel, die poppe het gedans.
Ja, die poppe het gedans, Tom. So I definitely think you're so 100% right. I've not seen anything from Sean that surprised me much, but you, every time you come out, it's just, it's exciting and it's surprising and it's unpredictable, and that must give him sleepless nights.
Yeah, and I mean, the one thing that I have to say on that, now that they know what they're dealing with in terms of power, and they know that I'm not going to go away, I can go the full fight distance, and I'm going to try and take your head off the whole time. They will also be prepared for that.
Sure.
Mentally, he is more prepared, because when you get into a fight, in mid-fight, you realize, here we go.
Yeah.
This guy is not going away.
Yeah.
That's a mental fight right there. Because when you're feeling tired and you realize this guy's not going to go away.
Are you training differently for this fight?
We are adding things, but in terms of our hardware training, in terms of we're just trying to be better. But there's a lot of things that we can improve on, and over the, we saw a massive improvement in my style from Strickland to Adesanya, and this time around it will be no different. We are constantly evolving and trying to get better. We have a great team. We brought in quite a few people from all over the world that we are bringing in.
Oh, really?
Training, yes.
But do they come and spar?
Other pro fighters.
Okay.
Obviously, for them, it's a cool. It's a good opportunity to train with the world champion.
How's it going for them?
Great. Well, I mean, some of them better than others.
What do you mean?
We had one guy, unfortunately, first day of sparring,
Yeah.
who got a broken orbital.
You broke someone's eye bone.
I wouldn't say I broke the eye bone, but we were punching each other and his eye bone broke. So I'm
Right,
not gonna
okay.
say-
But that's what you sign up for, right?
That's it happens. The sport is.
It went into your fist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe he ran into me. I don't know, but no, that's
And what happens? You got another one on standby?
yeah. I mean, we have more guys coming in for sure. You're gonna get as many looks as possible. So
Okay.
getting people from all over with different styles, especially trying to make it the people we scout and approach to say come.
May I
And train.
nominate someone?
Can I also nominate?
I think we've got a list.
We have Saturdays or training but Saturday training you can do whatever you feel like. So I'll just spar some unlikable people. if
We're
that's
going to
what you-
WhatsApp you a list.
Chom, hoe gaan dit? Hierdie Saterdag. Wie 'n bietjie kom kyk hoe Dricus oefen.
Ek het 'n verrassing vir jou.
Surprise, surprise. Thanks for all your messages coming in. I promise to get to them.
Man, we just want to say how super proud we are of you. We know you're going to make us proud again. And I just want to tell you a funny story. In our household, my 5-year-old and 3-year-old, they don't live with superheroes. We were once wrestling in the garden outside, and I said, I'm Superman. And both these boys just said, I'm Dricus! And yeah, then
That's
it was just a
incredible.
lot of elbows and knees. And after about 6 days, I could see a little bit through my left eye.
Oh man, that is so beautiful. You've become a household name, one of the most searched people in South Africa this year on Google. I don't know if you know that.
I don't.
And
That's incredible.
you inspiring youngsters and so on. Is that's not something you take for granted. That's a beautiful feeling.
It's incredible. It's my mom actually told me, you can't do this stuff. People are looking up to you. And I said, Mom, I'm still the same guy. Dis stoute ou van school. I'm just the same guy. Now people just look at me. But there's a responsibility, unfortunately, with that.
Sure.
Whether you like it or not. But hearing that it's incredible. I mean, it gives me goosebumps every time I hear somebody says, you're my hero. Like, people were my hero growing up. Not necessarily fighters, but in that same light. And then again, just hearing this from South Africans waking up every time I fight. People show me videos, young kids, old people.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter, male, female, kids. It doesn't matter. People just waking up and watching me fight. It's so incredible, and I just want to say thank you to each and every fan, young and old, who loves this sport that I love so much, and making it possible for me to live my dream.
That's so exciting.
It's incredible, and this year was amazing. And other than winning the world title, becoming an international fighter of the year, all those things are great. But making my country proud, making the people proud that follow me and support me is incredible. And 2024 was just the beginning. 2025 is going to be so much bigger.
Yeah, and they watch you and they follow you from all over the country. Let me tell you something. When I announced that you're on the show, was it Monday or Tuesday? First phone call I got was from my dad. En ons Boetie Bester. Hy bly in 'n klein plekkie genaamd New Bethesda. Het jy al gehoor daarvan?
Yes.
Have you?
Ja.
Okay. So tussen Graafrenet en Middelburg
Yes.
in die Groot Karoo in die Oos-Kaap. En sê vir my, sê gou vir my, hoe laat is Dricus op die show? Ek wil nie in die dorp wees as hy op is nie. They follow, and he left you a message. Listen to this.
Goeiemôre Dricus, is Boetie Bester hier van New Bethesda. Ek wil net vir jou sê, ons in hierdie klein dorpie kyk gereeld jou fights en ons staan agter jou. En ons hoop jou hoop is sukses met die Strickland fight. Go for it.
Here we go. They even in die Karoo mense, daar's nie teerpaaie nie, maar hulle is
That's
agter jou.
amazing.
More coming up from Dricus du Plessis on the show this morning. Stay right there.
You're with your morning family. Breakfast with Martin Bester.